Hi everybody, welcome to the channel. Today we're going over the basic of setting up your channel strip in the wing. Let me begin that video by saying that we are currently running firmware 1.10 and maybe things have changed a little bit. If in the future what I'm doing here is totally wrong, please write down a comment. I will do a new video with the new firmware. So without further ado, let's move on to our channel strip. Right now I choose a blank channel strip. There is nothing at all done to it. I always like to know what I'm working on when I'm selecting a channel strip. So the first thing we're going to do here is called our channel input. Could be whatever suits your need, bass drum, vocal, name of somebody. Make sure you are comfortable and know right away what you are looking at when you see that name. We're going to move on to color icon. So what is it? In our case, this is a blank. It could be anything. Actually, I must point out the wing has a lot of cool icon, way more than the X32 ever had. We're going to choose this, the rocking horn, and we can select a color or turn it off. If you don't want to have any color on your interface, it's fine, just turn it off there. Let's say we're going to use red. Now that we know what we're dealing with, it's time to have a tag. A tag is for a DCA or a mute group. So in my case, I want to add that input into DCA 5, and I also want to have my main mute group, which is my mute group 1, to mute out that input. It's now time to have a source to that channel. If you didn't watch my video about the routing of the console, go there, watch that. If you didn't or don't feel the need, I'm going to give you a shortcut here. On every channel, you can go in overview, select input, and select what you want to have in there. So if you want to have a mono source, let's say from AES50A, and we're going to use, as an example, input 12. I don't have anything plugged in the console at the moment, but if I were to, it would display here in the bottom. It could be any of the stage box available at the moment. It could be a wing, it could be an X32. It will display an image here in the bottom. So if I were to have something plugged in the AES50A line and selecting input 12 of that line, it would show me. From there, I can also select mono or stereo sources. It will only patch input from odd to even. So 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 11 and 12 in that case. You cannot patch 12 and 13. As we speak, it's not available. You can only patch 11 and 12, 13 and 14, and so on. Back to the home menu here, if your input requires 48 volt phantom power, all you need to do is go here next to the input icon, hold it for a second, and now you have phantom power on. By default, your channel will be assigned to main 1. If you are using more than main 1, you can turn on the send to the other main here, and also affecting the level that you send those signal to. So let's say if you were to use main 2 for your broadcast and you want that input in the broadcast to be a little less loud than in the room, this is where you would maybe do it. I will have a video about broadcast coming really soon. A lot of people ask me questions about that, so that's in the pipeline. Stick around, it will be soon out. One last thing before we leave today, here in the second menu on the left, you have access to turn on your low cut and high cut. The left-right balance is also available here if you want to pan left or right, and you also have the phase inverter button available just down here. If you have any more questions about the wing, please feel free to leave them down below. I read pretty much every comment. If you liked that video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like, and that button also worked too. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourself, guys, and I'll see you later.